Hello YouTube, B3 back to another kicking action figure review. Here we got more Spider-Man stuff. I know, it's endless. But it is the Marvel Select Venom from Diamond Select Toys and Collectibles. Yeah, very, very cool figure. One of their best. I mean, dang. I can't put this figure down, you guys. I've just been messing with it since I got it. Kind of a little Christmas present to myself. They finally reissued this guy, so I could get him for, under 30, and that's, in like the 25 regular and shipping, etc. But yeah, really cool figure. Very, very cool. Lots of great accessories. I will definitely get to those in a bit. But yeah, first off, Venom himself, very cool. Great detail all over. Really, really nice. Dang. He just has this wonderful sculpt. Lots of veins and stuff all over him. Magnificent. Kind of some blue paint apps, so he's not just this flat black. Very cool. Just very, very cool. You can see his spiders all sculpted on there with the white. Very clean paint. I got a bit of scuffing on my eyes here, but that's because his head was kind of turned into packaging. My package was kind of beat up, but, whatever. Lots of cool paint apps on the teeth. They look like real menacing, dirty, etc. Even has his raised web shooters right there. Pegals on the bottom of the feet. He doesn't come with a base, but that's just because he comes with so much stuff. Kind of has a raised dongle there, though. It's a little weird. But very, very cool nonetheless. First we're going to talk about accessories. First up his regular head, which is kind of his first appearance head right here. Very, very cool. Probably the one I'll leave on since most of my symbiotes have their, my Mac Gargan Venom has his tongue sticking out, so I don't really need to have my Eddie Brock Venom's tongue sticking out. I'm going to probably keep him with this head. I just like this head. It's kind of creepy. I like it. The smile goes back real far. And he also has these hands. There is claw hands, and this one's regular, like it should be, but this one's, like, something's up with it. It's got, like, way too much blue paint on it, and it's not really as big as it should be. Like, it's the same size hand, but it doesn't have the big claws on it. I don't know if that's a reissue thing, but I think I just have a defective hand. And it falls out kind of easy too. So I don't know what's up with that, but I mean, I could send him back and get another one, but I kind of like it. I kind of like the look of this hand, to be totally honest with you. But the hands just pop right out, and you can put interchangeable hands in. So here's Venom with some of his interchangeable stuff. First I will talk about the hands. Just realized something is wrong with my figure. Two right hands. Yep, two right hands. See, because you got this right fist here. No biggie. Uh-oh. Two right hands, so dang it, dang it, dang it. Crap. I might send him back. You have to send him back in the original packaging, and if man, I don't know if I have all my original packaging. I'm not gonna display him with fists, but anyways, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. I did pay good money for this guy. That pisses me off. But yeah, he comes with fist hands, which are just as well detailed as his other hands. And the tongue out head, just kind of, what people think of the symbiote. They think of that long tongue and stuff. He's got these cool teeth, very well detailed and everything. The jaw looks a little weird to me. He's got all the green slime, which is fine. No problem at all. Now here we have the last head. It is the Eddie Brock, kind of reveal head, where he peeled back his symbiote so his opponent could see his face before his demise or some crap like that. His head might be a little big. Like the Eddie Brock head might be big, but they kind of want to just size it up to the Venom head. It makes it sculpting easier, but doesn't it look a little big maybe? I don't know. A little big looking, but other great detail and stuff. And I think the tongue is supposed to come out of this head, but I have the reissue, and I don't know if it does the same thing for the reissue, but there's a picture of this head on the box without the tongue. So I don't really know what's going on with that. But once again, not displaying with that head, so I don't really care. Couldn't get the tongue to come out, and when I did, it felt like it wasn't supposed to, so I don't know. But yeah, Eddie Brock head. I'm not ever going to display him with the Eddie Brock head for sure. But still cool. Now, here's the big reason I decided to get this Venom. It's because you can turn him into Venom the Madness. I believe it was in the 90s, Venom combined with another symbiote to become, you know, the Madness. And I think after that is when he became a good guy. For a while. That's how I remember it. I don't know. I was a freaking baby in the 90s, so sue me. Anyways, yeah, lots of great stuff on this guy. I'm going to show you articulation after this because when you put on the Madness parts, it adds articulation. You got this back part, which looks like it's just full of different like Venom heads and stuff. Really gross, and it's got arms. These hands are interchangeable. You can pop these hands off and actually put them here if you want, so you can just have kind of open hands when he's, you know, regular Venom. Yeah, it's got the spider on here. Still very cool, you see. Very, very cool. This bothers me a little bit, that inconsistency, but I don't really care. The spider legs connect really, really well, though. And then all these little Venom heads, which are very cool. And you can pop these two little arms onto holes on his arms. And it's just really, really nice. So yeah, articulation, you know, the head goes up and down, side to side. It can actually move around a good bit. And then these heads move also. You can see the 1, 2, 3, and 4. All 4 of those heads. The ones that are just way too flat obviously don't move. But yeah, that's a really fantastic articulation. Up and down on the arm, forward and back, bicep swivel, elbow crunch, wrist swivel. And this can rotate a little on its point, but you'll probably just want to keep that in the same place. And it can rotate at the wrist. Both the mini arms do. You got this nice ab crunch that can kind of move around a little also. And then a waist swivel. And then you've got in and out on the legs, forward and back on the legs. You got that thigh swivel, knee bend, up and down on the foot. That's really cool. Not to mention this kind of rotation you have here. Elbow bend, and also rotation on the hands there. So a ton of articulation on this guy, especially for a Marvel Select. Marvel Selects don't normally get this much articulation. It's really, really fantastic, actually. Very wonderful. Just a fantastic figure and all. Really fantastic. So now let's get into some size comparisons. Now here's Venom of some fellow Marvel Selects. Here on the left we have the Amazing Spider-Man, and here on the right Anti-Venom, another Eddie Brock symbiote. But yeah, I think he scales up well with both of them. As you can see, he's the same height as the Anti-Venom, so they're keeping that consistent, which is really good. He is a better figure though, he just has more articulation and stuff. I mean, Anti-Venom's really cool. Love my Anti-Venom, but this guy is better. And then this Amazing Spider-Man is probably the Spider-Man that goes best with this Venom, because I think he has more articulation than the other Marvel Select Spider-Man figures. I'm not sure about Amazing Spider-Man 2, but I think yes. I think he does have either more or the same. Something like that, but there are several different versions of both of those, so you have your pick. But yeah, I think he scales up great with his fellow Marvel Selects. He's bigger than Spidey, which is exactly what he should be, and the same as Anti-Venom, which is fantastic. Now here he is with some Marvel Legends. We have the big-time Spider-Man from Return of Marvel Legends on the left, and the Carnage from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Marvel Legends Infinite Series Ultimate Green Goblin Build-A-Figure Wave on the right. But yeah, you know, I think he's just too big for Marvel Legends. Lots of people try to work it, and I've seen some like posing and angles and stuff on ACBA where it looks good, but just standing side by side, to be honest, he's just too big. He's too big. He really is. He's just too big for Marvel Legends. Sorry, he's not really going to go with Toy Biz either. Just Marvel Selects is what you're going to want to scale this guy with. And if you like crossovers with DC and stuff, you know, DC Direct, DC Collectibles is what you're going to want to go with, and not Universe Classics and the Mattel lines. But, hey, he scales up with the Marvel Selects. That's what he's supposed to scale up well with, so no points taken off. So all in all, what are my final thoughts on the Marvel Select Venom figure from Diamond Select Toys? Well, he's pretty cool. There are obviously some quality control problems here. There are definitely some quality control problems. So these QC issues can't really be ignored. I mean, lots of adult collector lines like this do have quality control issues. which is really too bad. NECA has a lot of quality control issues. DC Direct, DC Collectibles does too. And normally Marvel Select doesn't for me, but then again, this is only like my 4th Marvel Select figure. I don't have a lot of Marvel Select stuff. It's mostly Legends and like Iron Man 2 3 3/4 inch stuff. But, you know, all in all, I'm going to give this guy 4 out of 5 stars. I would love to give him 5, but the quality control problems... I mean, if it was just like one little thing, that'd be fine, but I can't seem to get his tongue out for the life of me. One of my hands is like misshapen or something, and then I have another hand which is doubled up, and that's really weird. And I don't know what's going on with this. Lots of scuffed paint on the heads. Like, every head has scuffed paint on it. Well, not the Eddie Brock head. Well, actually, yeah, it does. The Eddie Brock head has black paint drips on his skin that shouldn't be there. And the other heads have scuffing on the eyes and stuff. So that's not very good. But, you know, other than that, great paint detail, great articulation, great scaling, you know. Really great for a Marvel Select. This is one of the best. Right up there with Ultron and The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I showed you. But, yeah, 4 out of 5 it is. I can't give him 5 and feel good about it. I want to, but I can't. So yeah, that's it, you guys. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, where we will follow you back when we get past our follow cap. And I mentioned other YouTube channels. You can check out more action figure and comic book stuff on the B3 Productions channel. And we also got, you know, Super Friends Benefits, The Slender Happening, and of course this channel. So lots of great stuff here, you guys. That's it. Rate, comment, subscribe. As I said, thank you all so much for your support, and I'll see you all later.